I want to talk to you guys today about following your dream versus just working a job. Okay, I want to compare those two things because I think a lot of people, we sort of, we're living a matrixy style life. We go through the standard sort of educational system. Maybe we get a degree, we start to do our job, and that's kind of where our dreams, our personal, unique passions and interests and ideas go to die. It kind of gets trained out of us. We think we're doing what we're supposed to do to lead a good life and a normal life like everybody else, but somewhere along the way, we lose touch with what makes us special. Something we were most likely much more in tune with when we were young. And part of my journey has been to recapture that and reattach to that because I know that brings me so much energy and so much positivity to live my best life. So just I want you to think about the situation in this way. A lot of people work a typical job and they get up every day on time to go do that job, and they do it with discipline and they do it with consistency. And how much money do they earn? $2,000 a month? $5,000 a month? $10,000 a month? $15,000 a month? I don't know. How much do you earn a month from doing that job? And yes, we know it helps to get you health insurance, keep a roof over your head, food on the table. Those are all very important things. I got it. Now, you do, if we look at that amount of money, that's how much basically you're saying you'll sell out your dream for. That amount is basically what you're saying is the cost to buy your dream off you and throw it in the trash can. Don't you think so? Because you'll do everything necessary. You even if you're tired or stressed or you're unhappy, you'll still go into work on time and you'll still do your best job for your boss, right? Basically, that's what people are doing every day to get a certain amount of money. Now, would you wake up every day on time and bring the same amount of energy and discipline and consistency to work on your personal dream for your life for the same amount of money? If I could guarantee you that, if I could promise you that, would you actually do it? You should reflect on that question. Now, if I gave you half that amount, would you do it? If I gave you a fourth of that amount, would you do it? If you got no money at all, would you do it? Brainstorming on these questions made me realize something, that you can't put a price on my dreams. Okay, maybe people can put a price on your dreams, but they can't put a price on my dreams. No matter what I'm doing in my daily life in terms of a job, in terms of a family, whatever I have to do, bills to pay, food on the table, whatever goals I have, I'm always going to have my dream in the picture, and I'm always going to have it there regardless of how much money I make from it. I'm going to show up every day regardless and push my dream out there into the world. I want to see it evolve. I want to see it get out to more people, and I want to convince more people that they need to do the same. This world doesn't need more people who are just doing the same thing as everybody else. You can be uniquely heroic. You can be an innovator because you have certain background, a certain mixture of background experiences and interests that is unlike anybody else on this planet. But to make it happen, you need to realize that you can't put a price on it. You can't say, oh, this thing isn't going to bring me in money, so I'm not going to do it. You can't say, oh, but I have to, I don't have time and energy for that because I have to do this job, because I have to get this amount of money, because that's the amount of money that I need to do X, Y, Z. Again, in an indirect way, that's putting a price on your dreams. You see? So your dream, your creative expression, living your best life in this world, is something you can't quantify so easily, though people may try. This is something that is, I mean, you could quantify it in one sense, but in another sense, it's not quantifiable. And if you don't engage in it, and if you don't feed it and let it flower, then a certain part of you is going to go off somewhere quiet to atrophy and die. And that's why there's a quote that I like. A thought leader who I enjoy, Robin Sharma, he said that some people die at 20 and get buried at 80, or something like that. Because when your dreams have gone off somewhere to atrophy and die, in a certain sense, you've gone off somewhere to die, and you're just living life kind of like a zombie, clocking in and clocking out. Wow. How can we let, the days of our life like that? We look forward to vacations, and the days of work turn into months and years. Years have gone by, and one day, I hope one day, you wake up and realize, whoa, years of my life have gone by and I haven't engaged in my highest dreams. But think of how many people never even have that wake-up call. Maybe they have it on their deathbed. There's an author and speaker, Ken Robinson. He has a book called, I think it's called The Element, or Finding the Element, or something like that. But he cites I think a hospice care worker, someone who, like a death doula, I think they're calling them nowadays, someone who assists people in the last stages of their life, in the dying stages of their life. And she had been with hundreds of people, if not thousands. And she said their number one regret was not living a life true to themselves, but again, living a sort of matrixy style life where they tried to do everything that would make everybody else happy. So don't let this fate befall you. Start to reconnect to your dream today and reflect on those questions I told you at the beginning. How much is your dream worth? If you only do your normal day job, you know your salary, that's the amount that you're selling out for. Is it worth it? I'll see you back here next time.